and take 10 minutes to scan through those articles before filling the drop down. And these are, of course, relevant to your area, so it is enhancing your research effort too. Right? And while answering those questions, right, please give your own answers. Don't use AI for this. So the most important stage for me is this reflect stage. So here, the rest of it is mechanical, but here you should write your own thought process, and it will give me an understanding as to how the exercise is helping me deliver those outcomes. Yeah, but it gives you the scope is expanded. Now, instead of one article, you will get 4 articles on different philosophical perspectives. You looked at the article, there is one position which is positivism, then there is critical realism, then there is interpretivism, and pragmatism. Right? So, there are 4 different positions. You will get the AI will help you find out those 4 articles, which will help you concretize this position. The earlier exercise was limited to one article randomly picked up based on your perspective. Right. This is a core learning exercise which will concretize your learning and which you will contribute to making the research oriented. So it's not just important to understand one position. It is before selecting any position, eliminating the other positions is important. The earlier discussion with Neha was that she already had one position which she thought was the right position. But in order to reach that position, you should eliminate the other possibilities, right? Consciously, that is important. I hope I am making sense.
Yes, sir. So you want us to choose those four article instead of choosing
So
one, then we
follow the
justify.
exercise. Follow the
Yeah,
exercise,
all
but
of the
at
four now.
each stage, do it consciously. Don't do it mechanically.
Okay,
Right?
sir.
It is possible to do it mechanically every stage. Why is this stage
Mm.
there and what is it giving? Why the article is there? What kind of article is there? Open that article, download that article, scan through the article in 5 minutes. The philosophical part you will be able to understand. Once you go through that, then it will get stuck with your mind. Interpretism, these are the methods. Pragmatism, these are the methods. And once that is clear to you, then there would not be any problem. Because research
Okay, sir.
revolves around 3 fundamental things: meaning, methods, and measures. Right? There should be a meaning to your research work, right? Which is relevant to industry and academia. The second thing is methods, right? Which should be philosophically consistent. There should be a consistent perspective across, aligned with your thoughts and beliefs. And the third thing is measurement. Then it boils down to measurement. Once these three things are clear, then the outcomes follow.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
So I have quite a one query about on research on in construction.
Yeah.
So, in step 5, log your article and download it. Okay, in
Yeah.
that, we need to read one article and upload title and authors here. And
No, no, here AI is helping you do that exercise for you. But reading AI will not do. Right? So it will identify articles on different positions. It will give you the list of those articles. They are open access articles. You need to download them, fill in the data, understand whatever data you are filling in from that article, it is making sense. Right? Your active role is understanding that consciously and putting the data. So when you put the data, the understanding should be conscious. Otherwise, AI can pick up the data. Then there is no point.
okay, sir. Thank you so much.
this harp, I'm taking a look at your answers to this harp. This thing very interesting. Supriya, Galpati, and Amruta. No single clear winner. Sujit sir, very good answers, huh? Reflective. In the today exercise first one.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
HTML file code. How do I do that?
So I got it, not a problem. I received it.
Yeah, I'm a little technology challenged, but I'll learn, right? I don't know, but I think there is a gender specific bias towards positivism. Most of the females are saying that they are inclined more towards interpretivism. We hardly have 15 odd minutes now, 20 odd minutes. Would you be able to complete it? Yeah, at least one or two presentations if you could have, then probably. You let me know once you're through.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, the difference between narrative inquiry for the strategy and case study, what would be the difference? Because narrative case study, if it is on a person or a student, let's say, and the narration
Yeah.
inquiry, how we will differentiate in the research paper to understand it is.
Narratives is when you take two, three cases and build a narrative. So, for example, there are even systematic the literature surveys when you do, right? You do a narrative review, scoping review, or systematic review. Narrative review is selected papers, but there is a bias associated with that.
Oh, okay, sir. No, sir, if I'm reading someone other's paper article, how will I conclude it is a case study or it is a narrative? Because I'm not present. In my case, I will definitely know if it is a case study or not.
Yeah. So, if it is a particular instance, then it is a case study. Right?
Okay,
When you
sir.
are using a set of instances which are trying to build a narrative, it is a narrative study.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, take the analogy with narrative review and systematic review, or let's say bibliometric. Narrative review में आप करते क्या हो? There is no systematic method that you follow. There is a bias associated when you pick up papers for that. So it is not unbiased, right? When you build a
Okay.
narrative, right? There is a bias associated, but it is not one individual case, right? A case study
Yes,
would
sir.
take a case. So when you
Yeah.
take a set of cases to build narrative, that is narrative.
Okay.
Yeah, are you through this exercise? What I would like you to do is I would like to use this for evaluation, the section 7 of this, right? If it is completed, I would be happy with take at least to know whether there have been any problems in completing the exercise or not. Else, you can take this home, complete the exercise, and submit to me.
Yes, sir.
Whatever you
I'm
say.
on stage 6 now. I. Yes, sir.
So whatever you suggest, I am available. Yeah, I am available, but I think most of you would have your own engagements, and there is an afternoon session too, right? So what I would suggest ki, I'll share a link here. Yeah, but before that, can you stop on from that exercise because I wanted to talk about the next exercise, next class. Next class is it is important to understand the outcome would be to understand based on your philosophical orientation. We should know more about the philosophers in the area and what is their philosophy. So if your orientation is positivist, who are the philosophers and what are their thought process, right? So I would like you to contribute to that exercise, and selectively you choose some philosophers. I'll give you the material or the PPTs about that. I don't know how the thought process is open, but the idea is if you have a particular inclination, say positivist or interpretivist orientations, I should know more about that philosophical school. So if I take a few philosophers from there and study them in little more detail, my understanding will be more concretized. So by Monday or Tuesday, I'll write a mail to that effect. Yeah. So would you like me to wait here till somebody completes the exercise to ensure? Have there been any problems so far? Mhm. Yeah, and I would also like you to spend some time on the articles chosen and understanding their stance, because relating that stance is not very quick, and the answers have to be reflective. So maybe we'll close today. I'll send a link to you for submissions, and I would like the output of the harp exercise, a consciously done harp exercise, and this exercise too. Right? I'll use the second exercise, this the broader exercise, not the earlier one. Earlier one was just test trial for to do this. Right? I'll use it for evaluation, and I'll send you the mail to that effect. Yeah, is it fine with everybody? Just raise your thumb so that I can know, and then we can close the session today. Thank you, AJ. Thank you, MS, SH. Thank you, JJ. Thank you so much. I think the second page is not visible. There will be people on this. I hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you so much. Let's meet next. I think next session is on Sunday or Saturday, whatever time it is. We'll meet. But meanwhile, wait for my mail on Tuesday, and I'll give the specifics on this. Right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a nice day.